Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing this delicious jerk tofu rasta pasta. So I have my pasta right here. Now this is the brand that I use. You can choose any brand, okay? So here I have all my other ingredients. I have my bell peppers, thyme, scallion, onion, garlic, jerk seasoning. This is the cheese I'm going to use. My coconut milk. Over here I have my tofu, which I removed from the package, and I'm going to pat dry with a paper towel. To remove some of that extra liquid from the tofu, you want to pat dry with a paper towel, and you can do this multiple times. After you have dried the tofu, you want to start cutting it into some smaller pieces. Now this is just one of my ways to cut the tofu. You can choose any other way, shape or size to cut your tofu, okay? To season the tofu, I'm going to make like a wet rub. So right here I have my jerk seasoning. Now this is very spicy. If you cannot tolerate the heat, I would advise that you get the mild jerk seasoning. Now after that, I'm going to add some all-purpose seasoning, Old Bay, a little bit of coconut oil, just to allow the seasoning to stick to the tofu. And to bring all of these seasonings together, I'm going in with some Briggs liquid aminos. You can also choose coconut aminos as well. After you have added all those seasonings, you want to stir properly so everything is evenly distributed. Now I'm going to bake these tofu. So right here I have my baking pan ready. I'm using some parchment paper. Make sure to properly coat the tofu with the seasoning, and what you can do to make this a bit easier is to add all the seasonings to a bigger container and then add all the tofu at once, because I ended up having to make a second batch of this seasoning. So if you run out of seasoning, just make some more. Once you're done, they should look something like this. Now what you can do, if you have the time, you can let these marinate for a couple minutes, or you can just go straight ahead and bake them. While the tofu is baking, I'm going to start on the pasta. Now please prepare your pasta based on the direction on the package. So just a few minutes in, and the tofu coming together nicely. Once the pasta is cooked, you want to run some cold water over these to prevent them from sticking. So set your pasta to the side, and now I'm going to grate the cheese. You can also choose to buy the cheese that comes shredded already, and you can choose any plant-based cheese. So I'm using about half of this. If you want your pasta to be extra cheesy and creamy, you can add the whole thing, okay? Do as you please. So I'm using that much. So right here the tofu are done, and these are looking amazing. So now it's time to combine all of these to make this delicious jerk tofu rasta pasta. So add a little bit of coconut oil to your pot, not too much now. You just want the onion and the garlic to saute a bit, followed by the bell peppers, some seasonings, your coconut milk, all that good stuff, which you will see in the next couple of clips. So after you've added your bell peppers, you want to allow these to saute for about 2 minutes. Now, depending on your preferred texture, you can choose to saute these for a longer time. After you've added your coconut milk, you want to bring this to a slight simmer, and then you're going to add the cheese, and you want to cook this until you get to a nice semi-thick sauce. You want to allow the cheese to melt until you get to a semi-thick sauce. You can also choose to do your test taste at this point and adjust where necessary. Once the cheese melts and you get to that semi-thick consistency, you want to start adding in your pasta and stir properly so everything is evenly distributed. Also, at this point, make sure that your stove is on low heat. After you have thoroughly combined the pasta into the sauce, you can start adding the tofu. And you want to do the same thing, make sure you stir this properly. So there you have it, an amazing jerk tofu rasta pasta. You can remove your timestamps at this point as well as turn off your stove. So I forgot was to add the scallions, which is fine, we're not stressing it, right? So you can pretty much add it towards the end or as garnished. And that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for some more authentic plant-based recipes.